Honorable Pauline Andrews, Reverend Father Baines, President of the Chamber of Commerce, the Chairman of the Tourist Board, Dr. John Watts. Ladies and gentlemen, firstly, I would like to apologize for the late start, which was due to a breakdown in the public address system. However, I promised that we would move very swiftly into the program. Let me first welcome all of you good people, our friends from the other parishes, our very special citizens of St. Andrews residing in other parishes, and a very special welcome also to our relatives, friends, and visitors to Grenada during this period. We are indeed very happy to have you here with us. My role is only to chair this very short program here, and I would just like to make a few remarks before I ask our President to give you the very special welcome on behalf of the St. Andrews Development Organization. However, I would like to recite what I call our St. Andrews Pledge. I'm doing so because that little poem stirs in me, and I would hope it would stir in other citizens of St. Andrews a spirit of consciousness and pride in our parish. The sun rises in the east, and this is why St. Andrews is at peace. We have always led the way to bring a happier, brighter day. But those who went before have moved the airport from our doors. But we in St. Andrews will never stop until we achieve much more. St. Andrews is blessed with the Holy Spirits of the little village of Paraclete. And this is why in the 18th century, Paraclete was the private residence of the then Grenada governor, Ninan Hume. St. Andrews is really rich and nice. We have pearls, and we even have paradise. We have great vision and foresight, so we can see great distances day or night. As we look through the lenses of our telescope, we in St. Andrews, we are really full of hope. So come on, St. Andrews, with your rich surrounding hills, let's join hearts, hands and hills to put our shoulders to the wheel. For this, our parish, we must begin to build. Well, having set the record straight about St. Andrews, I would just like to mention briefly that 1 year ago, we have taken an initiative which we have seen is becoming contagious and is being spilled over to other parishes. This we are very happy and very pleased about. And I want to tell you that this initiative is one which can only continue to grow and expand if we are given the support so necessary and so vital to keep our enthusiasm up. This can only be achieved if the citizens and people of St. Andrews and the other parishes where similar initiatives are being taken give all the necessary support to this movement. I want to tell you that we are not too happy in that we want to be stronger and we want to be encouraged. I must tell you that there are certain things I would like to put in a true perspective. And in saying so, I want to tell you, in spite of all the efforts you have seen that we have been putting into this occasion, this year and last year, we are beset by many problems, difficulties and great frustrations. And I want to mention here that for this occasion, for this festival, the second festival here, we have had very, very great problems from some of the relevant ministries. And I want to take the opportunity to let our ministers know that we are not happy. We want the ministries concerned to realize that this movement here is a signal to government of willingness and intention of citizens to help themselves and help their parishes grow. Not only in Grenada, we have these initiatives in other places. And I want the ministries and government to take this very seriously and avoid any possible areas that can cause us to be frustrated. I am emphasizing it very greatly because based on what we have just gone through, it is operating in the minds of many of our members here today as to whether there will be a third St. Andrews Magic Music Festival of Fine Arts and Flea Mart. And I want that message to go home very firmly and very strongly to the ministries and to government. I am not going into details, but we have had several contacts and we have got negative response in a lot of vital areas which perhaps could have aborted the whole function here today. However, we are conscious of the limitations of government so far as its funds is concerned. But I want to point out that very simple, very inexpensive and very effective measures can be taken to make one feel happy, bearing in mind our limited resources. And this is where we are very, very hard on government in the point of being critical on very simple issues. I would not go into details. I would like the minister to find out from himself what is worrying us and to make the necessary corrective measures, which I am absolutely sure that can be done. And let me end by saying the delay in the implementation of local government is perhaps the greatest stumbling block in attempting to do anything to lift our country here and our parish. We have a system in this town that is difficult to know exactly who is in control of this parish. You have this area here, the market, has several little individual compartments that are not interrelated. And when you try to sort it out, you get lost completely. I urge government to do something about it, set up whatever you want to name it, but there should be some authority, someone, somebody which can cooperate, coordinate with the representatives, and so not to stifle the initiative that is being taken. Well, I think that is enough for our complaint. I would like to invite the Reverend Canon Bale to say a few words of prayer. I'm sorry for the omission.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Heavenly Father, we ask you in your loving care and tender mercy to pour your blessing upon us. Bless all those who are in government. Give them wisdom and patience and understanding. Pour your blessing upon all those who are engaged in nation building, and especially the St. Andrews Development Organization, and all those whose task it is to work for the upliftment and betterment of our state and country. Take away from our hearts all the bitterness and the rancor and the prejudices, and give us hearts of love and understanding and a caring spirit, so that we may work together for the good of all, and in the end to see you face to face in your eternal kingdom through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Canon Bain, for your prayer to smooth out the rough edges.